you are here for our BA in media design. It used to be, old name was digital media. Have you heard of our program before? Yes? Can I ask why you're here? You are just curious, or actually you really want to come to digital media design? Yeah? But do you like drawing? Yeah? Who do you like drawing? Who likes drawing? You like drawing, that's good. Who likes, good. Max, good. Okay, thank you. All right. And then who likes taking photos or video? Awesome, you guys in the right place. All right, so this one is, since it's non-JUPAS, and we're gonna talk about a little bit more of 2 years, because we have year 3 and year 4. And if you're actually non-JUPAS, it's still okay. If you're a JUPAS student, you also have to go to our foundation year and then go through our process. But for the year 3 and year 4 senior year quota, you have to come for our admission interview. You submit your portfolio first, and our admission interview in January, okay? Okay, we focus on the content designers. We have very good animators, we have very good live action filmmakers. I mean, our students, we have there, they are very, very professional. They have very good professional mindset and attitude, and we actually like to nurture those people. A lot of people are good, right? We can say it, but then our students have an extremely good attitude and then very good mindset. So you can say that they are more open-minded, they are more welcome in the industry because they know that we are very professional. Professional doesn't mean that you are only for the expertise or your skill set, but your working attitude and the ethic, everything is very, very important, and it's very well acknowledged in our industry, right? And then content designer means no matter what you do, you have to know what to create. So content creation is the key. Means storytelling, right? Ideation. That one we actually focus on a lot. So because we have a lot of those year 3 or year 4 students, year 3 students, okay, when you come for year 3, our students, they already know how to do the filmmaking. They are quite good skillfully. They are really good. So we're more focusing on your concept-driven kind of like training, right? So that training is, we are more focusing on that. So we don't hold your hand to let you know how to draw things, a small thing, or you make in-betweens. We don't do that. But actually, because we have different background students, so you help each other in a peer-wise, like you have to help each other in a classroom, and then we actually encourage that environment a lot, all right? So this one, as what I said, we actually encourage idea-driven, independent thinking. This is very important for our program. And professional attitude, I already mentioned about it. Experiential learning and project-based learning. This one is actually the same thing. Experiential learning, project-based learning means when you do something project-based learning, you experience a lot of stuff, right? So you learn from your experience, right? And then experience with either failure or success, you learn a lot. Hi, Emily, you can come here and have a seat. So you actually learn a lot about those from those experience. Studio-based learning, because we have studio for all of our students. So our students actually stay there forever, like as their second home. But I'm not sure about other schools because I heard that they don't provide the studios, but we are the only ones who provide studios actually. So this one we are very beneficial, yes. And then we have a lot of things to learn. When you come, it's very packed. So a lot of our graduate students say that, oh, it was very busy days, but they still miss it. Because you learn a lot, and then you feel like you are learning, you're doing a lot of stuff. And don't worry, this one you can find it. You don't need to worry about it. Don't take photos. No pressure. But this one, this is what we have to cover. Most important thing, let's say, studio. Studios is the ample of your learning. So whatever you learn, everything here, important. You learn a lot of valuable stuff. You acquire knowledge and skills, and you perform here. Studio. Digital video production, animation studio, and a co-op project, you have the real live client, right? And also your capstone, FIP. So you actually learn a lot of those from those subjects, and then you perform well with your knowledge acquired, all right? Do you understand what I'm saying? Oh, Do you feel comfortable with my English? It's okay? Okay, thank you. All right, thank you. And also, this is the discipline-specific requirement for electives. You have to do it, right? If you come, you have to do it. We give you 3 options. You can choose 2 only. Very competitive, very competitive. But we have quite good curriculum for the advanced animation, visual effects, and storytelling. So we are all having the industry professional come and teach us. Okay? This is our curriculum for year 3 and year 4. So for year 1, you have to do service learning and then CAR. What does CAR stand for? Cluster area something, right? Requirement, is it? Yeah, so you have to do this CAR and service learning. This one is PolyU. We actually focus on a lot about this for the community. But it takes a lot of time, so we usually tell our students to do it during the summer. And then Chinese, for sure, and also English. GUR electives, you have to do all this to graduate. So you really have to balance your time well. And then your time management is a key. And we do entrepreneurship. Even though you know what to create, and then you are good at what you're doing, but you cannot work in the company for all the time, right? So if you have your own IP, you have your own entrepreneurship, or you run your own studio or small studio once you gain enough experience. So we actually, our university and our school, encourage our students to be entrepreneur, really, yes. And actually it's worldwide the same. So even though like you're working for Lucas or working for Disney, once you get laid off, and you just have to find something else. And then if you have your strong IP, that is the best, and then that is the most valuable strength, all right? And then we have to do character design for year 1, applied media aesthetic, creative process design, storytelling. Storytelling is actually, year 1 is Hayward, right? That we have a famous director teaching storytelling. Do you know Hayward Mac? Cantonese name? Yes, maybe some of you heard of her, right? And then this is DVP, video production semester 1, animation semester 2, right? And then for year 4, entrepreneurship, core project, and capstone. And then the second semester, the last semester, you are focusing on your capstone, okay? Yes. And this one is, I've already talked about it. Okay, so our students actually have very different portfolios. So I put maybe some of you have watched. Have you watched anyone? Anyone of this? Any of it? No? Okay, so we have these students like who are already doing really well now in the industry, or maybe by themselves. They have their own studio. They actually got a lot of different awards. Kill Danny. I'm not gonna show it today because I showed so many times. This is like our example. And then this is a Pale Fiction by Shovel. She's also doing a lot of like her webtoon and her animation. So a lot of them actually still doing the creative pursuit. So I can tell they play a very important role in our industry, you know? Next one. Last year's one, this one. And then we have a very good, hi Anthony, you can come here and have a seat. And then we have a strong live action students like them. They are our students. So happy, yes. So our students are because we give them a lot of freedom. So we support you guys. And if you want to do something what you want for your FIP, we support you. We don't have a control because you guys are directors, right? So we just help you to refine and help you with a good time management and help you to go for the right direction. That's it, okay? And this one also, same year, and this one is about Hong Kong housing problems, but then using this spaceship and then also outer space as a metaphor. Quite well made, okay? Okay, also this one is, they got also a lot of different awards too. Artistic. So we support a lot of artistic journey of you guys, and we go for commercial way and then non-linear storytelling. I'm sorry, linear storytelling, but we also support a lot of your artistic pursuit. That's very important, right? This is the this year's one. I'm going to show you guys. This one they actually had a very hard time at the beginning for the concept development, but they came out with a very nice and cute storytelling, and they use strong visual skill set to perform, right, for their capstone project. And this one also, another, I'm not sure if you watched downstairs. Have you seen it? Yes. This is someone's dream that this person wanted to become a ballerina, but they couldn't do it. So they also use a lot of symbolic, the symbols, as an animation is a lot of symbol, right? So they use a symbol like to continue the storytelling, and then it actually unfolded quite well. Okay, okay, let me show you this. Did you guys like it? Is it cute? Yeah? Okay, I'll show you some more. Okay, hold on. You have to know what we are doing. And next one should be bloom. Let me Main animator never did animation before came to our program. So he learned during the animation studio. So it was quite really like a big improvement and big development. So we are very kind of impressed by him. He picked up quite fast, but then still, animation is all about skill, but then also you have to have a good understanding about the movement and also anatomy and then physics, but he actually picked up quite fast. You guys can do it too, right? He can do it, you guys can do it. All right, we have two live action trailers. Live action's too long, so I couldn't put the whole movie, but I will show you some trailers too. This one, Timba Timla, is actually hybrid. So animation and live action together. This one doesn't have subtitle, I'm sorry. They just gave me the trailer without subtitle. I think this one is sound is little. Is it?
其實葉峰點解咁中意食珍寶珠嘅？
以前仲可以睇到亮麗嘅夜空，但係自從佢哋嚟咗之後，天空就消失咗。
你係話嗰班成身閃靈靈嘅人啊？
係啊。
佢自己都唔抱有希望嘅時候，你仲可以做到啲咩啊？例有你和應人有你做戲，我驚咩啊？
珍寶珠我真係冇啦，睇我眼講。
咁佢哋到底係邊個啊？
我就係知佢同你一樣喺嗰度爬出嚟。你一直喺度注視緊我，想傳達嘅
係咩啊？係。
Okay, and then we have another one. Let me show you guys. Sorry.
我想問你啲嘢，有冇啲咩係你一路都好想做啊？ 不過你知睇唔到嘢嘅世界係點嘅咩？
全黑啩我諗。
你要唔要試下？得啦，睇唔睇到我？
梗係睇唔到啦。
咩都得㗎喎，你想做就得㗎啦。其實咧，點解要買咁多副太陽鏡嘅？
冇啊，得閒換下款咯。
真啊，呢副係我買嗰副太陽眼鏡。喂，你到邊啊？
可能佢隻眼好翻晒啩。
揾日去英國探你啊！
好啊。
We believe content creation actually transcends the any type of media, right? So if you have good ideas, like Tim Burton or Wes Anderson, they do both animation and live action, right? We want somebody like them, and then you guys can be, you know, the first future Wes Anderson, Tim Burton, who knows, right? Okay, and then we can meet our faculty. Steph is not here today. She's busy with other stuff. But she's also a very famous award-winning independent animator in Hong Kong. Have you watched the film before? In Toxic and Depths of Night? I'll show you one. Trailer, the trailer. Got so many different awards, and she's already very famous in the animation industry, our regionally and locally as well.
唔好抌低我一個
我已經盡咗力，但都做唔到，咁可以點啊？點解你哋要走啊？
It's got nominated by Golden Horse. Yes. Okay. And Emily is here. Emily is our instructor, very, very invaluable instructor, and she teaches a lot of different stuff. Do you want to say anything? No? She wants to show you her face, you know, today. And then she also does research, very good researcher too. So she does research about creativity and motivation, student motivation. Anthony, our Anthony is here. Hi, Anthony. Anthony is our assistant professor. He does a lot of art technology, and also what do you do? He also knows about hospitality, VR, AR, those kind of stuff. If you have any questions about this, he's the person you can ask. And this is me, Jay. I'm the program leader. I used to work in Korea, Singapore, and then I just came to Hong Kong and to do the education. And this is what I teach with my students. We watch a lot of different films and during my class. And you guys have to watch a lot of different movies to learn about movies and then filmmaking and also terminology as well. Okay, important stuff. All right, we are having 2 different admission schedules because we want to have the best out of you guys, right? So January, because January is the portfolio submission for early round. We will be having notifications, so when do you have to submit your submission and application stuff. And also February, we will have interview for early round. We will have it. And then we were gonna announce the result for early round in February, right? And then also the regular round people have to submit their portfolio in February. So February it happens a lot of stuff, okay? A lot of things happening. March, interview for the regular round. And late March, we're gonna have a result announcement for the regular round, all right? So we have 2 rounds. And the portfolio submission, that criteria, you have to stay tuned because we're not gonna let you know now, but you will have emails or individual phone calls whatsoever, right, Kathy? Yes, so you have to wait for it, okay? Just stay tuned. And we will give you the criteria and what you have to do. Okay? All right? And this is very important. So if you want to apply, you have to remember, if you have enough of your stuff, you can submit early. Actually, we want to see something more out of classroom exercise, because a lot of students submit their homework assignment. Homework assignment, okay, if you have a very good one. But if you want to show that you are how passionate you are, I want to see something out of classroom, right? I want you to see, like, I want you to do something like more drawing. If you are into drawing on the sketchbook. We like to see a lot of different sketchbooks. If you like to take photos or you want to do the video, please go out to the video and photos outside, right? It's a kind of extracurricular, but I want to see that you really care about what you do, not only homework assignment. You know what I mean, right? That makes sense, right? That makes sense. So please work on that. And then please don't just rely on your homework assignment, okay? Q&A. Any questions? Hi.
咁portfolio 嘅話有啲咩 format 同埋要注重幾多頁先肯交到出嚟啊？即係若果 portfolio 嘅話，最多係幾多頁，跟住話係需要以咩 format 嘅方式嚟交？
我哋會係收，你可以交5個 items， 咁就5個 items 就可以係 video 啦，或者係一啲 PDF， 咁你就可以做一個 PDF， 可能係你嘅 sketch， 咁有可能10幾20頁咁樣啦，咁你就係一個 item。所屬於
咁即係大約20頁以上，20頁裏面
冇限頁數嘅。
我諗你如果交個 portfolio submit 去個 system 度呢，咁我哋限你5個 file。咁你5個 file 裏邊呢，你可以有 PDF， 有啲 Word document。咁我哋 suggest 你 PDF 啦，跟住你裏邊可以 attach 啲 link 嘅。咁嗰啲 link 呢就 reference to 翻，可能有啲 video attach 落去，咁咪俾我哋睇到咯。咁咪清楚啲咯。因為我哋通常點樣 assess 呢？就係 live action 同埋 animation 啊嘛。咁裏邊會有啲 video attachment 就會比較好啲。咁你點樣 attach 呢？咁通常啲同學就會 attach 啲 YouTube link 啦，或者係一啲Google Drive 嘅 file 咁樣咯。係啦，咁呢個就 open 嘅。不過你做嗰啲 PDF 嘅時候呢，你有多啲 description， 可能有啲screen capture， 咁啊清楚啲啦。
即係每次做自己作品嗰時都有寫明，除咗寫明個概述之外，再加埋亦都有幅圖嚟展示自己真係有做過嗰份作品。係啊，
咁其實頭先阿 J 嗰個 PowerPoint 已經好清楚嗰個 format 係點樣㗎啦。OK 啊？
And actually, if you guys know about university medium of teaching, it's gonna be English. Please work on your English, please. Okay, we have to speak English. Okay. Any other question? Yes, please.
So this admission dates we're talking about is for the senior year, right?
Yeah.
Not for the undergraduate.
Not
for the
not,
year
not
one.
for JUPAS. No.
Not for
it's
the-
for non-JUPAS.
Yeah, non-JUPAS,
Yeah.
but then not for year one, right?
Not for year one.
This is for senior
Yeah.
year. Yeah, I just want to ask if the child is studying from year one here, do they have to get admission again for the senior year, or it will be automatically they'll go to the senior year if they're interested in this?
So since last year we have a new curriculum. So everyone who joined us since year one, they'll do a foundation year. Then after year one, they'll select from 4 clusters. Then if your daughter or son is going to choose media design, then it will be under the communication design cluster. So after year 2, then in year 3, you'll have to select a specialism, and that might be media design. No, but they'll have to select, and we might have a selection process. Yes. Yeah.
And it's quite competitive. So you have to be prepared, actually. Okay?
Right. All right, so I think that's about it for media design. And if you have further questions, you can feel free to ask our teachers here outside, and we'll get prepared for the other session, service design. It's a new program, and so I guess a lot of people might not know what is service design. So if you're interested to know about this program, please stay and listen to the info seminar.